Guys, so I just filmed my full face of first impressions, all drugstore, and if you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see me and my YouTube journey. I mean, it'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Love ya. I tried to film this yesterday and I had a million technical difficulties and it just wasn't meant to be. Today, I'm gonna give it another go. So, some things aren't truly first impressions, although other things I did actually pick up yesterday, so they'll be full first impressions. So for primer, I'm trying the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Multi-Use Oil. So I know they came out with a primer too, but I was just intrigued by this because it has actual like roses in it. I'll probably eventually try out the primer too. It was just like very shimmery looking and I didn't want it to irritate my skin. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop this onto my face. It's very oily looking, but I have very dry skin, so I'm not complaining. I mean, this can only mean good things. Oh, it's very like drippy. So I also normally use under my makeup the e.l.f. hydrating oil, and that stuff is like more thick. I don't know. It's not as like heavy. This is. I don't know. This feels kind of weird. So I'm still gonna use this Mr. Prime Maybelline primer base, like the hydrating one, because I didn't get a new like lotion type one. This is what it looks like. It does feel very heavy though, so don't know how I feel about that. So then I'm gonna go in with the Photo Focus Rose primer like mist. I'm just gonna squirt this all over, just like I would the Mario Badescu one. So this also has that rose scent. Okay, so now my face is officially primed. So I'm very excited for this foundation. So I did try it yesterday, unfortunately. But this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. In the shade 425 Linen. So what I'm gonna do is, oh my god, my hands are so oily, I can't open anything. I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. Get that weird type of tip. So I'm just gonna use this to like outline my brows. So yeah, I'm just outlining and then going over the tail of my brow because I like that to be darker. So I like a really soft brow, and I really feel like that type of applicator helps compared to like the just like pointy tip ones. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Tattoo Studio brow tint pen in 350 Blonde. So this one's a little wild. So that's what it looks like. And it's like really weird. So this one I did try the other day and I just kind of wanted to test it out again. I'm just kind of shaking it up because to me it's kind of like an ink eyeliner. Well, maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know. So I'm just gonna like kind of go through my brows. Yeah, so the color is not really working. But hopefully when I get my foundation on and everything, it'll work out. It'll kind of blend in better. Okay, so now we're going in with the foundation. I'm just gonna pump it onto my How many fails can I get in one video? Just gonna put that into my face. No, I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand because I remember from yesterday, my first impression was that it was very watery. So I'm just going in with my wet beauty blender, or not beauty blender, Real Tech. If only a girl could talk. Real Technique. And so I noticed with this yesterday, it looked extremely cakey. And throughout the day, it kind of sunk into my skin better. And it ended up looking great. So like, you just have to make sure to set it. Yeah, like I have some blemishes right here, right now. And it's looking cakey there again. So maybe I'll just put some concealer there. But yeah, I just kind of dab it all over my face. I feel like my skin does not like that oil primer. Okay, so my camera just decided to stop recording. It's fine.
My eczema again, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
So, if you missed what I was saying, I'm just blending in my brows to make them blend better, not be as cray. I am going in with this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. So yeah, I just did a few dots under my eyes, like so. Oh, got it in my eyelashes. A little bit down my nose. I'll do one on my pimple, and then just kind of around my forehead. On your chin, around that troubled area. And now I'm just kind of going crazy. I don't know. There's not too much of a method here. I look like the guy in the commercial with Skittles pox.
My doctor says I have Skittles pox.
Yeah, I learned yesterday that I'm a huge fan of this concealer. It's drying pretty fast, so maybe don't do dots all over your face like me. Or just work fast. And now I'm just kind of blending everywhere so that the colors aren't too crazy. Okay, so this product I actually got yesterday. So this is 100% first impression. This is the Maybelline City Bronzer, and I got the shade 200. There's one lighter than that and one darker. Okay, so I'm going in with this Morphe brush. I don't really know what it's called. It doesn't have a number or anything. So I just, yeah, I define my cheeks, my jawline, and my temple area. And this brush helps me get like a really straight edge. I think it's like a blush brush. I didn't set my face. I guess I'll do that after contour. Things are going smooth, lady. Like and subscribe to watch this hot mess. Alright, now I'm just going down my neck, and then I'm going to do a little bit in my nose. I love doing this. I feel like it makes such a difference. Okay, now I'm gonna set my piece. I did not get a new setting powder. I literally browsed like the aisles of CVS and like nothing caught my eye. I'm using this Aquasurance Compact Foundation by JCat Beauty in the shade 101 Ivory. There we go. So I just use this huge brush. It's an Eco Tools one. Normally, I do this before my contour. I'm just dabbing this over, and I feel like my contour is going down. but definitely gave it a more like satin necro finish. I'm just gonna go into this brush with nothing on it and just kind of dust everywhere I went already. So I always go in with this huge brush. It's like a powder brush, but this is just from icing. And so I just put this into the bronzer. And I just like to blend out my contour a little bit. And then go down my neck and make everything. Now I'm gonna go into my eyeshadow look. So first I'm gonna use this Physicians Formula matte eye primer because I couldn't find the shimmer one in my makeup thing. Yeah, I used this yesterday, but I'm still like, I just surprised myself again by this applicator. Like I guess I forgot. Like what? It's so weird, it looks like a tube. And it's like this. So yeah, this product, like I've never heard anybody talk about it, like good or bad. So I'm very curious. I'm just blending it out with my finger. This Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow quad. This is the limited edition like rose collection. Just like the oil. Why do they make this packaging so damn hard? They never open their stuff.
6.5 hours later.
Alright. So this is what it looks like. Finally. Look how beautiful! I'm gonna do a few swatches because why not? Look at them! I'm just gonna set the primer with my setting powder. And I'm just gonna go into this Morphe brush without a number again. I'm not gonna do too much. So yeah, I'm just using my bronzer for this. The Maybelline one that we used earlier. See, I really like this bronzer though overall. So yeah, I'm just going windshield wiper motions. Hating some lightings when I have this friggin' Steve Harvey crease. Driving me insane. This is a Versace contour eyeshadow 4. Got this in it. Oopsie box. Oopsie bag, I think. So I'm just gonna go into this purpley shade right here. Just kind of work that into the crease. Oh, it kind of looks like I have a black eye though. I got a black eye once from my dog because she crazy. Oh. And she accidentally punched me in the eye. So I literally had a black eye for like at least a week. And this is exactly what it looked like. So I'm just gonna do more on this eye because they're not even. And then I'm gonna go back with this brush and do more of the bronzer to tone this down. Okay. So that's done. I'm gonna go into the red with the same Versace brush, the maroon, right there. I'm just gonna put that into the outer. Ooh, yeah, that's warming it up and making it like more my comfort zone. I'm gonna use this brush. This is a Lotte London brush. And it's just like a flat, like, cannon brush for putting stuff all over the lid. So, the setting spray I'm gonna use today is, this Maybelline Master Fix. So I'm just gonna spray this onto my brush right now to put the shimmer. don't really do too many like techniques when I do my eyes. So like I just put it everywhere. I just kind of have learned what like works for my eyes. Yeah, I'm just packing this all over because this color is beautiful. And you can still see that purplish color underneath. So I'm just going back over the transition. And it's still there a little bit. So I'm going to use this Morphe brush. It's a flat brush. I'm going to wet it as well before going into this super light pink shade. It's not as light as I thought it would be. So I'm just going to take some concealer to patch up this spot. It's like really hard to do makeup while recording. And I'll just do it on the other eye. I look like an alien. I'm just gonna go use like a clean brush. It's just like a super small one from e.l.f. Like I'm legit painting on my face. Okay, so this is cool because it's actually highlighting like the brow bone and everything. So it looks super like carved out, but I'm just going to blend that all together in a second. So I'm gonna take this transition brush again, not adding any more product. Big fan of this palette. So now, I am going to get some smaller brushes and do my lower lash line. So this is one of my favorite brushes to do that with. So I'm going to do, I'm scared, look how dark it is. So I'm just doing it super close. I'm getting as close as I can. And now, since I got most of the product down, I'm just going to use it to blend. So it pretty much just looks like a eyeliner. Kind of. Okay, so now what I like to do is kind of go into the shade that was all the way up here. Just kind of this and this. So I'll just, I don't really know. But I just like to connect. So I'm just intensifying that powder. I'm just going to add my inner corner. I'm going to use, okay, so my favorite brush to use for inner corner and brow bone highlight is this little fan-like brush from Morphe. So I'm actually going to use this. Okay, so off camera, I decided to use that Wet n Wild Hello Halo highlighter on my inner corner. And I actually added it to the center of my lid. I mean, I don't hate it, but it was way pinker than I thought it would be. So, not a huge fan. So I'm just going to go in with my Physicians Formula highlighter in Pearl. And I'm just going to use this for my brow highlight. And my inner corner. And I also just took some lower lash line stuff off because it was just too dark for me, for my preference. So I just went over it with the concealer, and that concealer was amazing. Like, you can't even really see it anymore. And it's definitely buildable because it went over these pores, like, and it helped me out. So, like, if you need that, highly recommend. The blush I'm using is the Wet n Wild Cream Blush Rose in Peace, and it's the black one. It's like so cool. So what happens is it changes colors once it goes onto your skin. Okay, so I was going to get the brush that they like recommend with it, the new Rose one, which is beautiful, but I'm just gonna use my usual blush brush. This is just Expert Stippling from Icing. So I'm not sure how it's going to work with the creamy formula. So I mean, I don't know, maybe it'll work since it has like the longer hairs, I don't know. I hope I didn't put too much. Like, look how pink this got. Ooh. That's pretty. See, I already mentioned like I don't like too pink of a blush. Oh, I love this. This color is so pretty. I wouldn't usually go for this, but like, I love it. So I'm going in with the Master Fix Maybelline New York Wear Boosting Setting Spray. And it was like hella expensive for a setting spray at the drugstore, so I was like, this better work. Ooh, that mister. Awesome. I just kind of do that before my mascara and lips and highlight. You can do it based on your preference. So this is not a first impression. This is the Great Lash Maybelline New York. I haven't found one that I'm in love with yet. So like maybe I should have picked one up for this video. I just like a clear mascara kind of, or brow gel to go through my brows. Because I love that feathery brow. So I just comb them up. So the more I look at this eye look, I actually really like it. I'm just curling my lashes. And then I'm gonna go in with the Snapscara Maybelline. So cute, it has little eyes. I'll show you guys the tip. So this is like a weird looking wand. Okay, so it's definitely giving me volume. Okay, I really like the way this looks. It smells really bad. Am I the only person that doesn't do my mascara with my mouth open? Let me know. Like every girl is like, but I just, yeah. Like I obnoxiously tilt my head back, but that's about it. Oh my god, I love this. This is definitely buildable. It doesn't get like clumpy or ugly. Oh my god, this is so pretty. This lighting is horrible right now. And I just realized that all these things are from the drugstore. So this is the Wet n Wild You Glow Girl loose highlight. So I'm just gonna put it into the lid. I'm gonna grab the brush that I usually use. So this is just the Luxie 660 Precision Foundation. Never thought of it as a foundation brush. I'm kind of scared. Gosh. So I just go on my nose, my forehead, my main area. It's right here. So excited to try this one out. It's LA Girl Gloss Holographic in Flashing Opal. Okay, so here's what I look like in natural light. I love this foundation though. Like it's not as full coverage as I would normally like this pimple, but you can totally make that work with the concealer. Bronzer I really like. I mean, I don't feel like it's as blendable as like other ones I have. Like I'm not the best blender slash makeup applier slash anything, so that's why it doesn't look so good. Maybe it's just me. Aside from that, highlight I'm a huge fan. Like I thought it'd be super intense because it's loose, but it's actually not. It's like a glow from within, super rosy pink, fun. This lip is so pretty, and I really like this mascara. I mean, I applied it like in an awkward situation, so that's why it doesn't look as good as I normally do, but I mean, I think it's definitely doable. So yeah, overall I'm super pumped about this look. So please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you like watching me, my hot mess videos, and doing makeup on a budget, and to watch my YouTube journey again. So yeah, thanks for watching.